Man, talk about starting from ground zero. This is gonna be weird. What's going on, guys? Alex here. So what's funny to me is when I see people post videos all the time that are like, oh, how to start YouTube with 0 subscribers or how to start YouTube with 0 views. And that's perfectly fine, but it's coming from people who have already established themselves within the YouTube community and have, several 100,000 subscribers, maybe even several million subscribers in some cases. And so from a place of authority, it might make sense that these are the best people to talk about this, but I thought it would be interesting if I actually started a channel with 0 subscribers and was able to build that up in real time so that you guys can see that process from the beginning and can also see that it is truly doable by anyone. I think this is a much more deeper and immersive level of content because if this channel one day does hit 100,000 subs, 1 million subs, sky's the limit, then you will be able to see from day one when this channel begins that when we did in fact start at 0 subscribers, that there will be a mapped out guide of step-by-step ways that I was able to take this channel from nothing and build it to wherever it ends up. You wouldn't believe the amount of times I hear other people say, oh, I can't start a YouTube channel now because it's too far gone. Everyone who's already made it has made it, and there really isn't much room for me in the ecosystem. And that couldn't be further from the truth. The longer it takes for you to make that first step and start creating your YouTube channel, the longer you're just going to prolong your misery of not actually being able to cash in and be able to enjoy talking about something that you're truly passionate about. The primary purpose as to why I started the second channel in the first place is because I want to give back to you guys and provide you with as much content as humanly possible so that you too can see the same level of success as I have on the YouTube platform. And so what a better way than to track the evolution of a channel from 0 subscribers to who knows how many. And so this is an incredible opportunity for any of you who might be watching this, or maybe you know a friend or a family member who's wanted to get on YouTube as well, but they didn't know what steps they had to take to do so. Starting at ground zero, they will then be able to see the slow progression of the channel's growth. Maybe they'll pick up on some tips and some tricks, and they might start to realize and rationalize in their mind, hey, I can do this too. And so that's what we're going to do. Each episode of this series is going to be jam-packed with so much content to be able to help you guys to maybe see the more back end of YouTube and how YouTubers work when they're not on camera, because there is a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes that you guys may or may not know about. So while this will be a primarily YouTube focused series, you might pick up some tips about social media, or maybe help your workflow, or maybe be able to figure out how to be more efficient in whatever it is that you've decided to pursue. I can definitely guarantee you one thing, this series will be entertaining as hell, that's for sure. But now I want to turn my attention towards you all, because this is an incredible opportunity for you to hop on that journey with me, and together we can actually be able to build our channels, and who knows, maybe the channel you build will be more successful than mine. That wouldn't be too surprising considering I'm not all that great. But the thing is, if I'm able to help you guys build the career that you truly want, pursuing the passion that you truly love, honestly, it's a win-win for me either way. And so if you've always wanted to pursue a career on YouTube, but you didn't necessarily know how, here's what I want you to do, because you are going to have a little bit of homework before we get started in the next episode. And so what I want you to do is I want you to take a pad of paper, or maybe go online, pull up a notepad, whatever is more convenient for you. And I want you to start figuring out what it is that you're truly passionate about. For me, my passion rests in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game. That's where I built my success and my following on my other channel, which is Simo with 8 O's. If you want to check me out, my link will be down in the description. But I basically spent the last 4 to 6 years of my life building up a channel that was solely dedicated to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game, and now I've amassed over 230,000 subscribers, and I'm able to live my best life. And let me just say, if you told me 6 years ago that I was going to have a successful career as a YouTuber talking about a children's card game, I would 100% laugh in your face. So if I can have a channel that's based on a card game that is so incredibly niche, like gaming is a huge outlet for so much content on YouTube and the internet alone, but if we're talking about a card game specifically, which is already weeding out about 95% of gamers, and then we're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! On top of that, yeah, talk about niche of a niche, but I've been able to see success in there, and so can you. So when you're brainstorming and trying to figure out what it is that you're truly passionate about, don't feel like you have to limit yourself. If I'm able to see tons of success in something that is a niche of a niche, then you can see success virtually anywhere. Maybe you're interested in jujitsu or handbags or underwater basket weaving. I would not be surprised if someone actually started an underwater basket weaving YouTube channel and there was like tens of thousands of people around the world who absolutely love to do that, and they would flock to that channel. The true beauty of YouTube is that it really allows people to be connected in a way that they were never really able to connect before. By providing this visual medium that you can showcase your passion and then find other people who might be interested in that passion as well, I think that's something truly extraordinary, and that's why people are able to see success for some of the weirdest things imaginable. Like, I'm sorry, and if you're into this, I have nothing against you, but mukbang, I still don't understand mukbang, and frankly, if that can do well on YouTube, then literally anything will work on YouTube. And again, take me as an example here, because if I'm able to make a comfortable living talking about the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game, a card game that is from 2002 that people still play for some reason, then you can do literally anything. The best way to probably come up with what it is that you're passionate about is think about things that you really like to do when you were younger, or think about things that you would do even if you weren't getting paid to do them. Maybe you like writing, maybe you like coding, maybe you like, I don't know, making marshmallows from scratch. I don't know. Like, the possibilities are infinite, and so I really don't want you to limit yourself just because you might think your idea is stupid. The point that I'm trying to drive home is don't feel like you have to limit yourself, because you would be genuinely shocked at the amount of weird, niche, intricate things that exist on YouTube that people have managed to build a following, build a platform, and have seen tons of success for, and that's awesome. We live in a golden age of our civilization where we are able to take the things that we are truly passionate about and truly love and dedicate ourselves and our time and our effort to create astoundingly awesome pieces of content to share around the world, to reciprocate that love by all of our viewers worldwide. And why would you not want to share in that experience? So down in the comments below, what I want you guys to do is, after you finish brainstorming what it is that you're passionate about, I want you to leave a comment saying what it is that you would want to make a YouTube channel about, because you feel like you could talk about that for the rest of your life. And if you're finding a difficult time being able to just narrow it down to one thing, maybe pick 2, 3 tops, because you don't want to get too scattered, and just leave it down in that comment, because maybe by leaving it in the comment, other people who are sharing in your same aspirations, they might be able to give you feedback by saying, oh, hey, I absolutely love that. I would love if there was a channel that existed for that. You would be very surprised at what people are interested in. And the reason why less is more in this case is because you want to have a narrow focus. You want to be able to pinpoint what it is that you're going after. You want to be able to educate yourself in that space as much as you can, and you want to be able to deliver the best possible content in that space to help separate you from the rest of the pack. And so the issue is, if you're going to have like a variety channel of sorts, which variety channels do incredibly well, the thing is though, it's hard to kind of stand out from the crowd in a variety channel and build a very dedicated following, because you're going to be a bit all over the place. I think the tactic here is to go straight into something that you really love and be able to identify and be able to really relate with that group of people, because everyone's hobby or everyone's passion needs a voice, and there's no reason that voice can't be you. So guys, that's gonna do it for this video. I'm really excited to read what each and every one of you puts down in the comments if you decide to go on this journey with me. It's gonna be great feedback, because it'll allow me to help curate some content for you guys to help you achieve those goals, but it's also gonna be cool to see you guys actually executing those plans and seeing what cool ideas you come up with, so it's gonna be a really awesome time. I'm also really interested to see in where this series goes in particular, because by the time we have the next episode, we hopefully should have some sort of growth, and so I'm excited to see and be able to measure and put up on the screen for you guys different statistics and analytics for how many subs we've gained, how many views we've gained, etc., etc. I think that would be definitely a great way to measure. If you guys have any feedback for what you would want to see in terms of being measured from episode to episode, or maybe just in general what you would expect out of a series like this, be sure to let me know down in the comments below as well, because this is very open-ended at the moment. I've got a pretty good idea of the direction I want to take it, but if there's specific things you guys are looking out for in this particular series, then I'm definitely all ears. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more future content on building your YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next time.